이타다키마스 예.
잘 먹겠습니다, 예.
And this is welcome letter in Korean. And if you like to deposit, please stay with us. I'll bring you another expense. The deposit is from the credit card. Thank you.
Yang tempat tengah itu
Yeah.
nggak ada kamar.
7 to 7, Rimba, Sega, and Ayana. You can use all the pool here. For Villa Pool, 6:30 to 9 a.m. only. Yes. But other pool from 7 to 7.
Oh 예. 이건 뭘로 가는 거지?
Yellow?
Thank you.
basketball.
wishes. Either way, make me no difference.
어떻게 해? 어떻게 해? 야, 김치찌개는 좀 바로 넣네.
밥을 특이하게 주네. 잘 먹겠습니다.
Excuse me, sir. Good morning. How can I go to Liverpool?
이거 다른 포즈.
넘친 거 아니야?
넘칠 것 같아. 안 넘치. 이게 사태인가? 조금만 먹어도 되지 않을까? Room number 822. Thank you.
Special wooden.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Ayana.
Actually, she was thinking about the souvenir for her mom.
Oh, I see. Maybe if next time your mom come here, you can invite her.
Oh, next time you have
Yeah.
to pay for it.
No.
We don't have money anymore.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe 2 years later.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Alright.
This is Ayana gift for you. I hope you come again.
눈앞으로
Hello.
여기는 그늘이 없네.
그러게.
진짜 술 먹을 거 아니면은.
아, 침샘. 아.
와. 레지던스 오.
먹어. 먹어, 먹어.
싫어 안 먹을래. 먹는 거 찍으려고 하는 거지. 안 먹어.
아니, 가져가도 돼. 가져가. 가져가.
한 가지 거안 돼. 맛있게 해주쇼. 저거 새우 아니었어? 그리고 닭가슴살을 주는 거. after massage.
Saya kurang tahu ya kan kalau pakai DCS-nya cukup baru.
그러게. 약간 햇빛백화점 같은데?
JING.
But actually, I have to exchange it to pay for it. So can I get a check first? Okay, so I gotta exchange the money.